What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. And we got the engine almost ready. Clean it up a little bit with the pressure washer, and it looks good, not so bad. What I'm trying to do today is remove all the timing stuff, the timing belt, all the pulley, remove all this front. Also remove the turbos, both turbos, and I have to remove the engine manifold to get the bath cover, covers out and replace the bath cover gaskets. Actually, there is a lot of parts that we have to remove on this thing. The whole front end, the front of this thing, almost everything to replace the timing belt. This timing belt doesn't look so bad, but we are going to replace anyway since we already ordered them. And also, I'm still waiting on the clutch kit, but we are not there yet. So thank you guys for stopping by as always, and I really appreciate all the support to the channel. Channel is growing up every day, so that's good. So let's get to it. Since we got the engine out, it's a lot easier to remove the turbos. It's a little bit difficult, but it's not so bad. So there is few stuff that we have to remove, like this pipe right here. That's from the oil return to the cart, to the oil pan right there. This water coolant line here, this coolant line right here, we have to remove these two. And to get that bolt right there, I think it's gonna be a lot easier if we remove this one right here. This is like oil line from the oil line. We're gonna remove from here, and we're also gonna remove from this one right here. Once we have those removed, we can also this pipe can come out with the turbo, and this hose right here, we had to disconnect this hose right here. After that, we had 4 bolts right here, or nuts. We have 4 nuts right here, 1, 2, 3, and there is another one on the back that we can actually pull it down from. We actually pull them out from the bottom, so that won't be hard. I'm gonna start pulling out the turbos. That was the reason why we wanted to pull the engine out, just to get the turbo. This turbo has a shaft plate in here, so that's bad. Sometimes the turbos, they make a lot of noise when they have, see it? They make a lot of noise when they have a shaft plate in here. This one wasn't making any noise, but sometimes they make a lot of noise, and also it sounds just like a knocking engine, like the bottom end was knocking. It also sounds like when the bottom end is knocking. So you guys might want to check that, because sometimes we got a issue with the bottom end, or we are thinking the bottom end is already gone. But sometimes these turbos, they go bad and they start making noise like the bottom end, or like the nut start like making noise like he's knocking or something like that. That might save you a little bit of money if you can pull the engine out and check that out whenever you have a engine knocking. And here it is. That's how you take it down. That's number 1. We have to go the other side and get the other one done. Since we are here already, we can remove the oil brackets, the oil thingy, and seal it, because that one also leaks a lot of oil sometimes. You can see right here they put RTV on it, and sometimes RTV they're not really good. Oh, I don't know. Which we will try to find the gasket for this thing, so make sure it's not gonna have any leak on it. And that's it pretty much. Yeah, that wasn't hard. That was good. I might have to replace the gasket, the manifold gasket. I have to replace, I guess. Imagine this thing start having exhaust leak from that thing, from that gasket. That's gonna be crazy. And on this side is basically the same thing, except for the line. They are a little bit different. As you can see it right here, this one goes all the way here. So we're gonna remove from here this part right here, the hose, the connector right there, and the oil line. Oh, sorry, the coolant line comes on this side too. We're gonna unplug, disconnect this one from here. And the oil line on this side, it came from the bottom. As you can see right there, that's the oil line right there. It came from the bottom. So we're gonna disconnect it from that spot right there. From that connector right there, we're gonna unplug it. Yeah, to get this thing out right here with the engine outside is a lot easier. Way much easier than to be struggling inside with the engine bay and all that. Before you guys start pulling out the turbos, I really recommend this, like free oil, deep penetrating oil. So that way the bolt is gonna be a little bit more loose, because this nuts, any nuts on the exhaust manifold or anything, they are so crazy to get them out. Sometimes it's a lot easier to the strip it or something like that than to come out. They like to break, but yeah, they like to break. Those bolts, they really like to break, especially the ones right here from the downpipe. They really like to break. So I will definitely recommend some of this, or W40, wherever you have, you can use it. All right, we got the bolts loose. We got all the nuts loose. We disconnect all the lines, so this thing is ready. That thing that I should the thing that I showed you guys earlier, it really works. Really works. And here it is. The second one. Now we can continue with the timing. Disassembling all this front. We're gonna remove these pipes right here, water pipe, the thermostat pipe, this pulley. We're gonna remove this one, all the cover, until we get to the to here. To do the timing, you don't have to remove the intake manifold, so that's good, I guess. But we still gotta remove it because we are gonna change the valve cover gasket, which I already have today. I just get it today. They already sent it. And also I just got the clutch kit, which is good. I'm just waiting for some other few stuff, and then we should be good. To do the timing belt, you don't have to remove what's called the intake manifold, but we are going to replace the valve cover gasket, so we have to remove the intake manifold. And then after we remove this and the valve cover, we have to take the cams out. Actually, we have to remove the cams so I can replace the valve steam seals. We are going to replace those two. and that thing should be good. Oh, there is one thing that I want to mention, and I spoke with this guy. His name is Oscar. He's got a shop somewhere in Florida. If you have a 300CX and you don't know where to take it to this guy, and I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna take care of it for you. He's been working on this engine for a while, and he gave me some advices that I wasn't quite sure if I wasn't quite sure if should I replace the valve stem seal. Yeah, the valve stem seal. And I spoke with him, and he recommended me to replace the valve stem seals. So that way I'm gonna avoid any smoke or anything, because when the valve stem seals, they go bad, the car also starts smoking. So sometimes it's not the turbo, sometimes it could be just the seals, the valve seals. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna replace those, and we should be good with this engine from that. All right, let's start doing it. Alright guys, here we have this one. Always become a pain in the ass to get the plier, the clamp to get this clamp out. I don't know how they put this clamp in there, but if you're gonna do something like this, I would say leave it like that, like this, but on this point right here, like right here. So that way it will be a lot easier for you to remove it or push it back. See, that way you pull it front, push it back. That won't be hard, but right here it's a little difficult to get them out. Okay, this is a small tip for you guys. Here's the thermostat. Nothing was wrong with this, but we already got a new one, so we should replace it. This baby right here, this who did the job, so that was good because I was lucky. Sometimes they like really hard to get them out, and this thing, well, on this time I don't need the extractor pulley. That was good. That was really good. And here is the timing belt, guys. Here is the timing belt. All right, that's how you guys lined up this thing. You spin it until that thing, the dot right here, point it this way with this, and then your piston number 1 is going to be in the top dead center, lined up right here and top dead center, and that will give you all the pulleys. That will have all the pulleys where it should be. Somebody did it. When they did it, they did a really good job in there. But the good thing is, the good thing is when you buy the new timing belt, it comes with the marks. So you can see right here, and also even say it has a arrow right here. It says pointing to the front, and that will have 5 marks. 2 right here on this side, and another 2 on this side, and the one on the bottom should be right here. So that is a lot easier when you have the new timing belt. But sometimes you have a really good timing belt and you just want to replace some stuff on the inside, just like for emergency, you can do this like this. Now that we have all this lined out like that, we can go ahead and lose this bolt and lose this one too. And that's it. This belt still is really good still. This belt is still good, but we're gonna replace it. And right here, we are gonna replace this one too. Same as this. They're still good anyways. But we got new ones, so there is no point to have them right there. Right here we have the oil pump, we have the water pump, which we are going to replace them too. There it is. This seal right here is leaking already. This one was about to. This one was leaking. This one also was leaking. So we had to take care of that. And this thing, this is how we tear apart the front of the engine. And now we can continue with the what's called the intake manifold. That's what we're gonna remove now.